All right. Over here in the upper left location, it's cross spots right now. We have a guy who really lives up to his ID.
MVP Genius.
Whoa. That was a cool camera shot we just did there. Now, down to the bottom right, we have a legend.
Boxer.
But can he keep legendary status? Too crass.
Actually, he can, Texas, and he always will. Can't take away legendary status.
You're crying. We'll never get the other half of your message. Barracks, will he hide another building, Artosis?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know, some builds like Nexus First, 16 Nexus on this map, very popular.
You know, you got to have a lot of different builds.
Of course,
it's like, you know what else you need good builds on, Artosis?
What?
You need it when you go on a date.
That's true.
You got to have a good build. All right, what are we going to do? Get coffee. Maybe we'll see a movie. Sometimes movies aren't a good idea.
I don't like movies on a
I don't
first
go
date
to movies on I don't even go to movies on a third or fourth date, man. And you know what? It's a sign of weakness.
It is a sign.
You need to be able to socialize, be funny and handsome.
You do.
That's what you got to do, man.
That's like
you got to be able to read. Oh, you don't like spicy food? Well, I might not take you to that nice Thai restaurant. You know?
And boy, is she missing out because Thai food is amazing.
Thai food is amazing. Indian food is very good too. Korean food, delicious.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on what kind of date you're going. Are you going on with somebody, you know, that has, you know, that likes exotic things, or maybe, you know, new things are a little bit too much. You know, it's all about the build.
If new things are a little too much, they can't handle tasteless.
They can't handle tasteless.
Well, we see Genius is going for a 16 Nexus here.
I like that.
Well, you know what? I don't know if I do, because Slayer's Boxer is like, as you said, he's like Mr. Proxy.
Yeah. But, you know, just like a proxy rush is a bit of a risk, so is at times going Nexus first. So, in a way, this is almost like kind of the reverse of a proxy. You know, but you know what I'm saying? It's in an economic risk, not like a rush risk.
You're completely right on that.
Tell me I'm right. I'm a sensitive guy.
You're completely
all right. I just want your approval, Artosis.
There's all sorts of risks you can take. Not everyone is cut out to go 2 gateway robo every single game. Like
no. Not like you, Artosis.
Genius getting 2 gateways right away.
That's smart to chrono boost out that one zealot. You got to be safe.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, when you go Nexus first, like we see in here from Genius, you actually end up with so much chrono boost, it's almost funny.
Yeah, you got a lot of
chrono boost in it. You can actually go 2 Nexus and then just tech to some insanely fast tech tree.
You can?
You have so many chrono boosts.
You can upgrade stuff real quick, make a lot of probes, chrono boost your units, whatever you want, man. Slayer's Boxer going up to 3 barracks and getting just 2 gas. Never mind, just one's at his expansion. He's trying to trick me out.
Trying to make our toasts look bad.
Wasn't having any of that tasteless. I was saying 1, I looked over, I'm like 2. Changed it right over.
Factory now coming. And I'm interested, what do you think about this bunker? Because I don't think it's actually wise.
I think it's something that he just has fixed into his build, because, you know, a lot of people that do go 16 Nexus follow it up with heavy gateway attacks, because that's going to make them safe against any heavy attack that comes at them, and it's going to sometimes punish a Terran that's being a little bit too greedy.
Right.
And either way, it's going to give you a lot of information without having to go to Observer or Hallucination or something like that. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that bunker. I've made my peace with it. We're fine.
You made your peace.
We're not necessarily friends, but we don't hate each other either.
Wow.
And that's, you know, you shouldn't hate people. So, and you shouldn't hate bunkers.
No, I hate bunkers, man.
I used to, and now it's like, you know, you get 75 minerals back, you sell it, and I'm fine now. I'm like, all right. Doesn't make a huge difference, but I feel good about you now.
Well, you don't feel as betrayed, you know.
No, you don't.
When like, I
don't just look down like...
Look over the bunker, I'm like, oh my god.
At least I know he has at least 100 minerals in 3 seconds time if he needs it. He's like, oh, I don't have enough money. He like sells his bunker. He's like, there we go. And I'm like, oh.
I almost just spat coffee all over myself.
Right, so Genius going right into a Robo to get Observer. I love that. He's going to be able to check out what Slayer's Boxer's doing. Because guess what? Inquiring minds want to know. And Genius can't plan his game correctly without knowing.
It's true. You know, I can just imagine when these two guys saw the bracket for each other, and they probably both said the same thing as, crap. Slayer's Boxer's like, you mean I'm playing against Genius? Oh, man, the BlizzCon champion. And then Genius is like, oh, my God, am I playing against Slayer's Boxer, the Emperor? Like, this sucks.
You know, that's the funny thing about Slayer's Boxer. Everyone wants to play him because he's such a legend, it's an honor, but no one really wants to play him because he's so hard to play against.
Yeah.
He just does so many weird things. All right, so we have
similar strategy from our previous game. I mean, it was a different build order, but basically Slayer's Boxer is deciding that probably the best course of action is to go for some type of heavy drop in its location, but fate is not on your side, Slayer's Boxer.
No, it is not. Turns around.
That was actually like 1/8 of a second, like a blip came on there. So the question is, I don't know if Genius actually saw it or not. Where's he moving? I don't think he knows.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he's bringing more units up.
He brings it just a little bit behind.
He wants him to commit and then destroy it. Doesn't want to just chase it away. Forget that. Genius is going for blood. By the way, I love Genius's build. He's getting blink really quick because of Slayer's Boxer.
Here we go. Trying to get that medevac. I think he probably would have wanted a little bit more to be unloaded, because that's the situation where you actually aren't totally sure as a Terran player if do I pick up and leave, or do I ditch this army to get the medevac stuff. That's actually pretty tough for Terran in a situation like that. So you probably should have let that unload a little bit more.
Certainly. Slayer's Boxer going back to the pylon. You did not forget about that pylon.
All right, Templar Archives coming. Genius just staying very safe, you know?
Yeah, he went for the Robo just to get Observers out.
Right.
And then he's going straight down the Templar tech pad.
And so many Terrans reflexively, if they see a Robo start making Vikings, and if they don't have Colossus, you have a couple Vikings, you wasted your money.
Yeah, that's actually a terrible situation.
You wasted your money. You're like that guy that bought the giant nutcracker and put it in his house for Christmas. Why would you buy a 4-foot-tall nutcracker and put it in your house?
You know, for the most part, I agree with you on that, Tasis, but I do want to point out that, if Christmas is your thing, and some people are like, you know what? All year I wait for Christmas, and I love a super festive household, and I understand that. That's fine, man. If that is your thing, then you buy that nutcracker. But if it's not, why did you buy it?
Good point. There's only a few exceptions, Artosis.
Yeah.
Now, Slayer's Boxer's moving in for yet another drop. And, Slayer's Boxer being the sneaky guy is, he's going to drop in the exact same location, it looks like, before. Well, his medevacs are actually parked in handicap. No, I'm kidding. There's no handicap parking there. No, but they're parked at the top center of the map.
Well, that one medevac only has 63. Oh.
Yeah,
you might be able to get a handicap sticker.
Yeah. But he's going to wait basically for Genius to move out on the map. So that's probably one of the better ways to play this matchup at this point in time.
No, it's a good choice. But Genius is making a cannon. It's becoming pretty standard in the matchup. Genius controlling a couple watchtowers, harassing Slayer's Boxer and the ones he controls. And what I would like to point out is Slayer's Boxer did get his third before Genius. So Slayer's Boxer is doing a great job. He's actually up by just a few supply right now, 135 to 129. And I love how Slayer's Boxer is playing right now. He has 2 engineering bays going. He has his armory getting weapons for ships. So he's going to be ready with Vikings for when the Colossus switch comes, because he's getting a lot of ghosts. He's getting that personal cloaking. So he's going to deal with the High Templars and be ready for the Colossus game. Much more solid play out of Slayer's Boxer, not overcommitting any drops, not letting Genius get ahead of it.
Genius and Slayer's Boxer, these guys are both playing so smoothly.
Yeah, they're both playing amazing games right now.
This is a game, guys, for you guys at home trying to learn StarCraft. You don't just like watching it. This is one of those games you can actually kind of study what they're doing, kind of try to copy it.
Oh, absolutely. They're both playing overall very standard,
I love-
safe, intelligent play.
I love Genius's parking of a few Zealots in a cannon there. That's going to be dropping almost impossible.
Yeah,
And here we go.
It's going to slow down enough at least. And targeting the medevac. 6 hit points left on that thing. Wow. Wowzers. Great to target medevacs with a cannon.
Now, it's a kind of tricky moment because nobody can really full-on engage the other one.
That's true. It'll be bloody if people engage each other.
But it does look like Genius is actually going to let Slayer's Boxer build a planetary in the center right location. Go ahead.
Small mistake by Genius. He could have actually forced a cancel on that when he was over there. We didn't.
Oh, yeah,
out,
absolutely.
but,
Could have just forced a cancel leave. That's like the best poke you can do.
The fact that now Slayer's Boxer is getting planetary there is great for him. But he's got to be careful about moving in here, man. He has 4 ghosts, but if he doesn't get EMPs off on the High Templars, he is in so much trouble.
Oh my God, the ghosts are like actually in the middle.
Ghosts behind him in the enemy lines. And bam, EMP's going off. Beautifully done.
He did EMP those back row in the main now. But Slayer's Boxer always losing the big battles.
Yeah, the Ghost did very nice things, Tasteless, but, okay, there was also a drop on him, so he was actually doing more than even we saw. Still, he lost a lot of units there. Genius, though, is down in supply now.
Nice job here, shooting down these sentries.
Yep. They do get a damage bonus against Light, 24 damage right now total against Light, because he does have the +2 attack, and that's pretty great, man. Now he's going to get out with those Ghosts. He's done an amazing job with them. I'm actually really happy. Slayer's Boxer is playing so well.
Yeah, he's a good player, and it's actually not as bad that he lost that battle because he has an additional expansion.
Yeah, he's up 178 to 148 supply. He's making 4 Vikings at a time this time. He's taking these Colossus oh so seriously. And now Genius, he's going to have to think about taking another base pretty soon, but Slayer's Boxer's maxed out. Genius is only at 157. This is looking really great for Boxer.
I don't know if Genius should engage here. That it's a planetary fortress. Slayer's Boxer definitely learning from his mistakes in the previous games.
And you know what? Sniping those sentries is awesome because he has no sentries in his army right now. He's very long gas because he's been buying so many tech units. And without sentries, you never want to be without sentries.
Here comes another drop. Now, the more Slayer's Boxer continues to drop like this, the harder it is for Genius to move out on what is really a giant map. Very nice.
Man.
The +1 attack is going to be denied.
It's actually +3 attacks.
Oh, excuse me.
That's going to take forever to get back. And oops. Feedbacked.
Back-fed. Fed him some back. Some nerd back. There was a lot of back there.
And, the Vikings doing a good job so far, but High Templar is coming up as well. Slayer's Boxer may want to go home now with these units.
Well, here's the thing. If he can dodge these Psy Storms.
That one Colossus has so few hit points left when the last Viking died. More Vikings, more medevacs being made. A bunch of red units running back to that planetary. Their tails between their legs.
Oh, for shame.
Thought only Zerg units had tails? Nope, apparently not.
I want a tail. Like a little monkey
We
tail.
have a tail, man. When we fuse, we do our little fusion dance.
Yeah, man.
Super Saiyan level 4. You get a tail.
We got a tail.
Yeah.
Forget about that.
There you go.
Here's the weird thing about this game is Genius took his 4th base like so unbelievably late.
Yeah, he really did.
I was like, part of me almost wanted to just be like, why? You know?
What was the other part like?
The other part was like, how? Well, since Slayer's Boxer's been maxed out for a little bit, he's cranking out a few more additional production facilities.
Making more command centers as well, probably to expand towards the top right. I don't think it's quite time for him to go mass mules. I think it's more of a time to secure a couple more bases. IMO, IMHO.
IMHO.
Right now, Genius. 3 Colossus out with his army, another one about to finish. 5 High Templars in there as well. Filling in with a lot of Zealots. It's pretty smart. They do have +3 armor and +2 attack. 2/2 upgrades for Slayer's Boxer, but +3 weapons is about to finish.
Uh-oh. He could get off a great EMP here. Is there Observer with it? No! Nest.
Oh, no.
Genius needs to...
You're going to call him Nesty.
I almost called him Nesty.
Where's Nesty's Observer? Wrong race, Stasis.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Hey, look, he's done a great job of keeping...
oh, wow. Ghost dying. 2 seconds as the Observer does get down. And Genius.
He handled that very well.
Yeah. Not many Vikings left. 8 ghosts being produced right now. Boxer's making 8 ghosts at once.
That's actually pretty insane.
That's so Slayer's Boxer.
Oh, Slayer's Boxer, you charm me.
He needs to make more Vikings, though. Ghosts alone do not deal with Colossus. They do a good job, but not enough.
As you guys can see, Genius is cleaning up some more destructible rocks on the map so that his army has a little bit more mobility.
Oh no. Another Viking going down. Only 2 Vikings being produced right now. Genius sending a lot of probes at bottom left.
Ooh. Takes that Templar Archives out. That means in the next maybe 1 or 2 minutes, any Templars who are killed, such as these,
no.
Will not be able to be remade. That's going to put him in this kind of territorial advantage.
And Slayer's Boxer does not even care all that died. He's making more Vikings. And then here he goes for a Nexus snipe. In fact, running away with part of his army.
Nice.
Wow. Slayer's Boxer showing what he's made of, and it is just pure Gosu. And not the X-17er.
No. Now, the mules continue to land right now, and Slayer's Boxer's handling this pretty well, taking out Nexuses, sniping here and there. I thought when he lost a lot of those Vikings, I was like, ooh, he might actually lose.
Does have more Vikings popping out, though.
Uh-oh. But it looks like what he wants to do is actually attack.
He's scanning. I think he wants to snipe the Observer as well.
Yeah, he could use sniping the Observer. That would actually just...
Or rather, snipe with those Vikings. I think would be such a smart move for him, There's only 1 Observer out in this army. In fact, Genius making another, realizing,
Look at this. He's sending his SCVs out to be killed. This is very intentional. Actually, he wants to free up supply and just use mules.
Oops. He does have another command center as well. Floating commands all over the place, trying to take bases. 200 supply for both players. Slayer's Boxer a little bit less banked. Both have amazing upgrades. Slayer's Boxer just missing out on 1 armor. More and more Vikings are being made. I love this, man. He frees up some supply and makes more Vikings. He realizes, you know what? I messed up last game. I didn't have enough Vikings, and now he's going to have enough. He's going to have a lot of Vikings. Right now, let's see how many he has. Looks like he's going to have 14 Vikings, which is a good start, and a nuke on the way, as well as +2 attack for Vikings.
I love it. Scan, sees. And here's the hard part about this position is that it's hard for the guy who engages first is oftentimes the guy that loses. So it's kind of this keeping closer, moving around the map, trying to figure out, all right, where do we go? What's the game plan here?
Oh my God, Tasteless! Oh my God, Tasteless! This is such a hard army to engage.
Oh, he's dimmed everything. He's doing it.
He is doing it. Here comes the Zealots. A lot of EMPs are going off. Huge Psy Storms. And snipes the Observers, Tasteless. So those ghosts could cloak and walk in, but
EMP, oh my God, Slayer's Boxer just cleaned that up. Oh, wow, that was beautiful.
He is up 40 supply or so right now, and he is just going to march over to the middle of the map and stay there.
No,
there he goes.
Keeps going.
His units are quite red, Tasteless. He has to be careful. Making a lot of medevacs right now, really staying on top of what he needs. He's a good general in that way.
He is. He's a good Emperor, Artosis.
He is that.
All right.
He is kind and just.
I think this game might actually end.
It could.
I mean, I think he's just going to move out here and kill this up. Yeah. When you lose that many Colossus, you can't just remake them. They make so slowly, they increment out.
It's quite true. And, he lost that Templar Archives. I don't know that he ever rebuilt it. I don't know that, Tasteless. In fact, he didn't.
I'm calling it right now. He will probably GG out here.
Yeah, pretty soon. It is 112 supply to 187. Genius with 1 mining base. Oh, he did make the Templar Archives, actually. Never mind.
And more Colossus caught out of position and are destroyed.
More units coming up from the back, even though Genius wins that tiny battle. Here comes the real battle from behind.
He wins that tiny battle, but he loses the big war. All right. I don't know. There's not much else to say. Genius has successfully been knocked out in all the positions he had in his favor. Genius really doesn't have any muscle to do anything on the map. I mean, Slayer's Boxer is basically taking expansions that are, technically in Genius's territory, such as the bottom center.
Well, Genius trying to come back. He has a couple of mortals in there, but obviously EMP going to do quite well against that. There's so many Marauders, I don't think they even care. 112 supply for Genius. He does have some storms. Let's see if he can get these off. It's going to be very important.
All right, here we go.
Has to hit basically perfect storms to have any chance of beating this army.
What Slayer's Boxer's effectively doing is basically just containing the Protoss.
Yeah.
While Slayer's Boxer just kind of
look at the mini-map.
Roams around the map.
Command centers going everywhere. Just sending command centers out into the universe to take over planets. Much like Saiyan children.
All right, here he comes. Whoa, nice nuke. But canceled when he sees the battle about to occur.
And Slayer's Boxer running up, trying to snipe these High Templars. Nice size.
Really nice job here by Slayer's Boxer.
Yeah. And a lot of size storms, not going to be enough. Even if he kills all these units off, which he won't, Slayer's Boxer can have plenty more.
Well, he actually managed to hold that, but, here's the difference. It's 53 supply to 100, and there are these things called mules. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They get you lots of money.
Yeah.
They
money
press
for you
gold. Yep. So
Genius just trying to hold on, man. He's got, his fingernails have broken off on the wall of this game, trying to climb out of it.
He's like that guy on the rope bridge. They cut the ropes, and he's trying to climb up the rope bridge now like a ladder.
I actually just watched that Indiana Jones movie last night.
Oh, man, that's the best part.
All right, that is it. 1-1 now. Slayer's Boxer actually showing a phenomenal Terran vs. Protoss game. You want to copy some Terran vs. Protoss, that is a good one to copy. Genius as well, though. He played a great game. It's just Slayer's Boxer ended up out-controlling him, made some great unit compositions, made some amazing decisions. He made medevacs when he needed him. He made Vikings when he needed them. He had the right numbers of units, good EMPs.
Look, I think, to be honest, Slayer's Boxer really didn't make a mistake. That was like a 25-minute game? Was that a 25-minute game? I don't know.
It was. I'm so happy. It could have been like a 1-minute game, a 5-day game. I don't know what day of the week it is. All I know is it's GSL day. It's Starcraft 2 day, like every other day.
So fun casting these games for you guys.
Starcrafter day. That's every day of the week for me.
Took me a minute. I was processing the joke, and then I was like, oh, like Saturday.
Yesterday was Starcrafter day.
Yep.
Tomorrow
the day
is Starcrafter day.
Is Starcraft
and the day after that is Starcrafter day.
Dude, that song, that Friday song. Somebody said that to me, and I'm like, is it just real? It's like, what is it like? Wake up, get out of bed, gotta get on a bus. I'm like, oh my God.
Front seat, back seat.
Which seat will I take? It's like what are you talking about?
Korean server, U.S. server. Which server will I play?
I think Slayer's Boxer still has a chance. I know we said initially that Genius was
we
the
gave him a
favorite
slight
here,
edge. I think we did a good job.
But after that game, I'm quite impressed. I think the next map is Terminus, too. That's another big map. So
that is a nice map to finish this matchup on, I tell you. Both these players have the potential to get
I'm sorry. It's not
deep.
Terminus. I'm sorry.
We've hosted Terminus, so I think that was actually wrong.
Maybe that.
We're playing Terminus.
We're playing Terminus. The countdown says Terminus.
Slayer's Boxer didn't bring his flip-flops, but he did bring his space shoes.
Oh, good. You wouldn't want to not fit in.
He brought his Nickelodeon
He's like wearing his
shoes.
white shoes after Labor Day. Are you crazy? Can't do that. All right. The map is Terminus Re. The Baller Nerds are Genius and Slayer's Boxer. Who's going to win? This, I think we consider this to be a match we'd see later on in the tournament. No. We're going to see it here in the round of 64 because this is the Super Tournament casted by Super Handsome Artosis. Super funny guy, Tasteless. Here at the GSL. Whoa, there's like a portal there. Do you see that? The mothership casted that. All right. Over here in the red,